Boom, boom, doom. Cheers to the ones that we got. Cheers to
Well,
the wishing you're here, but you're not. With the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through.
we always talk about how we have to be
Toast
more
to the
professional, and
ones
then
here
this is
today.
how we start.
Yeah, I know. Like,
So,
there's no formula. Like we put up the. Yeah, actually, this is the first update before we even get into it. D&D in audio form is now on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and all that, all 11 hours of it. And I started listening to it. I had no idea that first episode just opened with me being like, "Look, I've got a cat." Blew my
Yeah,
mind.
oh yeah, that's right.
Blew my
Yeah,
mind.
and no
Welcome
one could see
to
it.
whatever
Yeah.
this is. This is a little update video. I wanted to record something
Yes,
today because something has been. I need to vent. I'm feeling.
we're
I'm
here.
feeling like Red Hulk. I'm feeling like Harrison Ford in Brave New World. I wanna
go
unleash. I need
stallion.
to. I need to rant. I need to get things out. But we couldn't record a
Yeah,
full podcast, and so this is just an excuse to have a bit of a chat, talk about the future, talk about things going forward, and also just catch up for like 30 minutes. So this is just going to be on YouTube. Hello, YouTube audience. You're our favorites. The others will never hear about that because this is only on YouTube. So excellent.
that's a good point. That's a good point.
All right. Not
Tyler
here.
is pretty upset over the whole Gwen Stacy being resurrected thing, and he said he's going to take matters into his own hands.
Yeah, he
So
did. Yeah,
we
that
haven't heard
was
from him since.
He
no,
did, he
no.
did tell Zeb Wells to show up to work tomorrow, and then he loaded his Punisher backpack. It was very
It's true.
strange,
It's
Yeah, Punisher. He got his Punisher lunchbox in there too.
and his Punisher tattoo. Yeah, it was very strange.
Yeah.
it's only a stick-on one that only lasts about 2 days,
He
Yeah,
but
has his
what are you
Hasbro
going to
Punisher
tie?
action
doesn't
figure.
doesn't want to commit.
And
Um,
yeah, so we haven't heard from him, so that's why he's not here. But he knows what we're here to talk about because
he
we have
knows the
some
way
cool updates and some other updates.
he's very angry at the fact that we took a while to sort this out. And he's saying that we're
Yeah,
useless without him, which is
here
very
we are.
interesting coming from a guy that when you said, "Hey, do you want to join the podcast?" went, "No, I'm good." So,
Bro,
okay.
bro thinks
That's
he's the
true.
main character.
Yeah, bro thinks he's the main
Yeah.
character. Calm down,
Bro is
part-timer.
not going back home. Bro is not going.
All right,
All right.
I need to get this out. I need to get this out. All right.
Yeah, JD and I have no idea what he's going to talk about.
I feel like sometimes there are things just made and put out into the universe that are for people and they're not for other people. And that's totally okay. If you like something, someone else might not like it, and that's fine. If we're civil about it, if we can talk about it just like people, there's nothing wrong with that. I watched, and this feels like a big update for the podcast for the listeners.
Oh no, I already know what you're going to do.
I watched Sonic 1. I thought Sonic 1 was fine. I thought it was okay. It's middle of the road. It's all right. It's like for me,
Yeah.
it's like weirdly like just a drama about a town, like realistically, and a road trip.
Yeah.
The road trip
Yeah.
aspect I actually really liked. I liked Sonic. I liked Tom. I liked them hanging out. Like the end,
Hmm.
some things were cool. The humor makes me want to die. Like I really just did
Every
not.
time, every joke.
No, there are like two in that movie that I'm like, yeah, that's. I will tell you, I like chuckled out loud at. I love the way you make them. I thought that was funny as fuck. I thought that was great. Okay.
Screaming.
I was told by pretty much everyone, it's a fairly general consensus that the second Sonic movie is a little bit better than the first one. It sort of focuses things up, people like it more. So I went in with the expectation like, okay, it's not the things that I didn't like will probably be a little bit less, the things I did like will be a bit more. And sometimes things just are made for some people and they're not made for another. And I thought that movie was not very good. I thought it was worse in a lot of ways. I thought the pacing was worse. I thought the story was worse. I thought the side characters were worse. I was really
Oh dear,
excited.
yeah.
They had one action scene like an hour in, and I went, "Holy shit, this movie's about to take."
Snowboarding.
Yeah, it was awesome. I was
Yeah,
like,
that
it's
part's
going to
awesome.
take a crazy turn, and then the movie stops for another 15 minutes. And like,
Yeah, it does. It does. It does. But
for me,
then it gets good again.
I think the last 50 minutes of that movie like slowly gets better and better and better. I really think the first hour of that movie is not good. Okay? I think it's
Hmm.
not good. So I
Okay. Did you laugh? Did you laugh at all?
I don't think I did laugh in Sonic 2 at all.
I laughed at Wade's joke after the whole hologram thing happens in the
Mm.
garage, and he goes, "Was that your dad?"
Yeah, okay, that's all right.
Yeah.
Um, so come time, like I said, some things are made for some people and some things aren't
Mhm.
made for other people. Comes time to watch Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Did you watch it?
I watched Sonic the Hedgehog 3
Oh,
last night, and I have to say that it was fucking awesome. That
oh, thank God.
movie is
Oh,
Oh, thank
fucking
God.
great. Like,
Oh.
this is how good it was. There was a one post-credit scene. I went, that's pretty cool. There was a second one that started. I was so locked in that my girlfriend took a video of me. I'm hitting the fucking, oh, God damn it. I'm hitting like the this pose at the
Oh, the
TV,
gamer
waiting to
pose.
see what it is. And
It's hype.
you can see me like get excited when I see that it was Shadow. I was like, yes, Siri, it's back. Movie's fucking great. Why
I
wasn't this
told
the
you, yes.
no, but it's like it's unbelievable, Hunter. I didn't want to put this on Letterbox before I just told
Yeah, I
this
didn't
to
see.
your face.
Yeah.
But like, I gave the second movie a 4 out of 10. I'm giving this one an 8. I think it's like an actual like a great movie. I think
It's
it's
a really good
awesome.
movie.
Dude, the last like 40 minutes, shit is happening that like I have
Oh my
no
God.
attachment to in terms of the video games. And I'm just like, oh, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Bro, I felt like I was
Dude,
levitating.
I turned to my girlfriend and I went, like, if I was a fan of these games, I would tell you that this is the greatest movie ever made. It's
It was for me.
unbelievable. I even look, this is self-indulgent, but I'm going to read it for a specific yeah. It's hitting the fucking game. I was so logged in, dude. This is self-indulgent, but I'm gonna read it, okay?
Mhm.
This is genuinely all I wanted to talk about today. Sonic the
is this
Hedgehog
your
3.
is this your letterbox review you're about to read?
It is, but the point of it is pretty
Okay.
much the end of it, okay? And I
Yeah.
think some things in here will be surprising. I said in absolute stark contrast to the previous two films, Sonic 3 is a genuinely solidly made movie. It's way more clever, funny, action-packed, and emotion-filled than its predecessors. It's true. You're going to hate this, but I
Hmm.
said they've effectively ripped out all the garbage and replaced it with an actual plot, an actual
Oh
story worth
yeah.
telling.
Yeah, yes, yes.
The
No, it's fine.
undeniable cringe humor from the first films in this franchise is replaced with a multitude of funny jokes and clever lines. And I said I think I must have laughed at least 20 or 30 times.
It's
I was like laugh like this is funnier than a lot of comedies. Like I wrote down some lines that just had me like cackling. I had please.
is it the one that JD would appreciate with Gerald
Yes,
on the
yes.
floor? Yes.
Join me in the crab was fucking hilarious. I love Stone. I love Stone. I
I
think
love
his
Stone,
relationship
yeah.
with Robotnik is so good. I love Sonic running through London and doing like the White Album for the Beatles and going John, Paul, George, the other one. I just thought that was funny as fuck. And then yeah, obviously the Robotnik. I can't believe this. I know, grandson. Women in the military. I was like, you can't say this in a Sonic movie, dude. Uh
Hey,
this is the part, Hunter, I think will shock you the most.
Okay.
Believe it or not, I didn't even hate the dance sequence.
It's funny.
I thought it was fun. In context, thought it was fun.
Yeah,
This film
that's
has
good.
heart, a lot of it. Emotional moments feel impactful, meaningful. Dark moments feel serious, powerful. One in particular, when Sonic powers up at the end, he gets the gem from Wade Whipple, and he doesn't make a joke.
Chaos
He doesn't
Emerald.
say anything
Mhm.
silly. He just powers up and he's gone. Fucking sick. I love Angry
Yeah,
Sonic is so cool.
because he takes it
I
seriously.
can't believe I'm talking like this to you guys. You know what I mean?
You just said Sonic is cool.
Dude, I so get it. I fucking get it.
Yeah.
Cool moments feel like they're given respect, not undercut with a joke. This movie made me happy, but more important than that, I'm glad it exists for one person. Hunter Murray, my friend, who has wanted me to watch these movies for so long, a man who loves Sonic, who was so excited to see I'd watched the first movie and was so
Mhm.
disappointed when I didn't like the sequel. Now, here I am at the third movie, a smile on my face, thinking about how I'm glad this movie exists for my friend, for myself, and for Sonic fans. 4 stars.
Feels like you're
Absolute
doing like
cinema.
a yeah, absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema, dude.
It's like you're doing like a speech at a high school graduation.
Like, oh my God, dude. Like this movie made
So
me happy that you survived the leg tumor to see it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You
same.
know what I
Yeah, this is
mean?
it all led up to this.
I'm so, oh, thank God you got to see this, dude. And
I
like,
know, and it's like
I'm glad
I
people like
noticed
one
so
and
many
two. Like,
things.
I'm glad people like two as well. But like, this movie is like the complete opposite to two. And I think that's why I was like, oh, holy shit, this is it. Like, the
Hmm.
movie's not set in a small town and there's like two action scenes. No, we're
No, it's
set in like
about
military
genocide.
bunkers. Yeah, we're crashing into like military facilities. We're on the fucking Death
Hmm.
Star. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's in space. They're on the moon. They're talking about destroying the whole planet
He
for like
eviscerated him. He
revenge.
shredded him to particles, dude. He
Yeah.
snapped. Oh my God, dude.
But people were nervous going in because it's just like, okay, it's a kids movie. The first two movies are very kids heavy, and you're dealing with Shadow, whose past is about a friend that gets shot
Oh,
and
it was
dies,
great.
and then Gerald, who's a
Yeah.
character who's obsessed with that moment that he just wants to kill every single living person. So it's like, how do you put that in here? And they
Yeah.
did.
And
They
they
kept
did,
it.
and it's good. They killed the kid.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, they killed the kid.
Spoilers, dude.
Which
I'll watch it tonight. Jesus.
Fuck, dude. All right, all
good.
right. I won't say
The
anything more, but
moment
like, Jesus
I
Christ.
just gotta say, like in the game, the final fight in the first appearance of Shadow is Sonic and Shadow. They grab each other's hands and they go super together, which is where
Oh,
they go gold and white. And they do that in the movie, and the song that plays is "Live and Learn," which was
yeah.
played in the 2001 video game.
Yeah.
So I felt like I was levitating when that scene happened. I
I
was
did
like,
see there
"Live
was a
and
review on
learn."
Letterboxd that said this movie has the hardest dap up in the history of movies, and it's fucking true. I
Yeah,
like,
it does.
just just because you can't see, like, just because you can't see the stars doesn't mean the sun doesn't shine or whatever. Like, you know that line
Oh,
when they're
just
sitting
because
on
the
the,
star is gone doesn't
I mean,
mean you can't see the
see the
light.
light. Dude, I was sitting there like holding it back a little bit. I was like, I was feeling it,
Hmm.
man. I was feeling that's
Hmm.
they cut the fucking thing in half. Anyway, unbelievable, unbelievable, absolute cinema.
That's in the game too. They blow up the moon.
And
Yeah,
also
the
like
stuff.
Tyler says this thing, and I think a lot of the time he's just saying it as an excuse. A lot of the time I go, I thought this movie was, pretty good. He goes, well, if you saw it in the cinemas, you would have thought it was amazing, which I think it's a real lame way of just being like cinemas are doing the heavy lifting for his critical thinking, I think. Eat shit, Tyler. However, if I saw this movie in cinemas, I think I would have been doing backflips because it's fucking hype as. Like, this is a case where I'm like, I wish I saw this in a cinema. I turned to my partner and I went, holy shit, this is Infinity War for Sonic fans. This is
It,
unbelievable. It's
and it's like
crazy.
the first like
I was
what's
gonna say,
that?
will you see Sonic 4 in theaters then, Harper?
I will say, I will be there. I will be there. The thing about this too is I could not believe it's directed by Jeff Fowler, the dude who did the first two.
Yeah, and he's doing
What
the fourth as well.
bro must have been studying in his off time because he made two. Yeah, okay, they're
I,
pretty.
I
All right.
think that he watched the Hunter Sonic lore videos.
No,
Oh,
there might
yeah.
be something that so fun fact about Jeff Fowler, his first ever job in like the entertainment industry was he was the director of the Shadow the Hedgehog video game opening cutscene.
Wow, that's awesome that he's done
So
this.
he's
Yeah, and
like
then
he
two.
said
Yeah,
when he made Sonic 1, he's like, I gotta get to Shadow.
yeah.
That's like
Also,
his that's
Shadow
like
is
his character.
I like Shadow is he's like a 12-year-old's idea of what the coolest thing on the planet is. And yet I'm 27 and I was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
This is
He
he's
jumped on the motorbike and I was like, hell yeah. I think like, is it just because it's Keanu Reeves? I don't fucking know, but I was so into it. I was
no
like, yeah, this is sick.
like Keanu is great as Shadow, but
He
even
was
then, like
great. Yeah.
this is the only time he's ever been Shadow, and in the games and everything, he's still riding motorbikes and he's shooting guns and he's being all edgy, like
Just like
standing on the edge of buildings with his arms crossed
and it
and
felt like
teleporting.
every character was in the movie in the exact capacity they should be. Like Tom and his wife were like in the movie for like a couple little bits,
Five minutes.
but they weren't like they didn't take up, like the other ones. They're like Tom and his friend
Hmm.
Sonic basically. And I
Hmm.
liked that in the first movie when it was a road trip, but when they were separated in the second and they had to fuck all these ways together to make them like part of the same plot, it just wasn't working for me. But then this movie, like you bring Tom in, and then you have like the stuff that goes down at the facility with Shadow and
Yeah.
so on. And I was like, holy shit, I'm in. Like this feels like, yeah, I'm glad you did
It's like
this.
a mission movie. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
as soon as I found out it was a heist, I was like, hell yeah, I'm so in, dude. I'm so
Yeah, it's a
in.
heist movie in a way, and then after that heist ends, it's like the most epic thing you can think of
And
for
like
like a Sonic movie.
Robotnik
Anyway,
in the
Infinity War. Yeah.
Robotnik in the first movie, I was like, he rode the line for me between like he's funny and oh, I cannot fucking stand watching this guy. In the second one, I it tilted more in the insufferable. Like his jokes were just like saying a thing and then adding another thing onto the end of it, like what the shit, Taki, and I was just like, okay, yeah, right, like it. But then the third movie, like he's really funny, and I thought it was really
It
funny. A
can
lot
be.
of his jokes are really, that part where he goes, "It's up there, little higher," and then he chops him in the throat, and he's like, and he's like, "Weren't paying attention," and then he just like runs off like that. I thought it was funny as fuck.
He's a live action cartoon,
I'll
essentially,
miss your
which is what
lattes.
Eggman should be.
I love the way you made them.
God, I'm
Oh,
excited for four a lot. I don't know if Robotnik will be in four much, but
not sure.
I'm very
Yeah.
excited because they have the end credit scene Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic's gonna be the
Yeah.
next villain, I
Yeah.
guess. Which he's a very exciting character that is way too bright. This is like he's one of the characters that can go
Oh yeah,
super
yeah. I like
at
like
gold form.
when I saw the robot, I went, oh, I like I know what that I've seen that around. I knew
Right.
what I knew
Yeah.
Amy. I knew Amy Rose. I knew that.
Hmm.
So that was good. And I was like, I don't know, the more they build out the cast of weird little alien freaks, the happier I am. Like I like
I just want them to get them all. Yeah, get them
yeah, I
all.
just want him to be like
What about the Green Sonic?
ooh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ken Penders made it so that's not possible, so we're okay.
Fuck cares about Kim Penders.
But Silver, that's who I'm guessing is the next one. He's the white hedgehog. He time travels. He's one of the coolest characters. I'm hoping he's in the next one too. So
I
we'll wait and see.
I think you're pretty good that like whoever people like is gonna show up in these movies. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
they did Tails at the end of one, and then Tails and Knuckles in the second one, and now they've got Shadow and Amy Rose in the post credits. Like it's just
Hmm.
it's gonna keep
And
going.
people were saying before this movie came out, it was like post credits is gonna be Amy or Silver, one of the two. We got Amy, so now Silver's like guaranteed for the next one. So I'm excited. Think this is an update video for Heroes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like this is realistically, this is just so I could rant. This was so I could rant about Sonic because like I just like
It,
I just can't.
it's a good
If you
movie. Yeah,
combine my
we told
scores
you.
for the first two, they're like kind of on par with just this one movie. You know what I mean? Like this one
Hmm.
movie is
Changed the game.
I just couldn't
I'm
believe
excited for you to watch it, JD, because you
I'm
kind of liked the second one, right?
I thought the first one I gave the same score as Harbor for the first one. I gave 2.5, and then the second one I gave 3. So like I thought it was all right, a little goofy, but like it was better than the first one. So we'll see for the third one.
I think if I
I've
was
So
only,
he's
I've
gonna give
only
it
seen the
five
dance.
stars.
I've only seen the dance montage, and I've like
yeah, I no, Jenny, I was like that beforehand, but I was once it happens, you are so invested in the movie at that point and the setup for it. I thought it was like, oh, we have to dance to like get through the lasers. No, it's just like a bonding exercise. And I was just like, you know what? I'm here. I'm here. Oh man.
All
Yeah, so
right.
Sonic
Well,
3 is a good movie and you guys should go check it out. You know, you Hunter and
it's
Jenny, you guys
this is
should go.
sponsored. This is sponsored by
again.
our sponsor for this episode, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Big Sega. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be there for four. Maybe when four comes out, we'll get Tyler on here and we'll do like a podcast review episode. If
Oh
we all see
man,
it like
of the
opening
whole
weekend.
of Sonic 4. Yeah, no, we have to. We have to. It
It's
won't be
coming out
that.
before the Batman too.
Oh yeah. That's
It
awesome.
comes out March 2026. So it's
Wow,
like a
dude,
year
only a
away.
year away. That's
Yeah.
exciting. I'm all in. I'm all in. You guys need to
It
hold
starts
me to it.
filming. The Batman Part 2 starts filming in December this year, I think, and Sonic starts filming in July. So
You gotta hold me to it. If you go, okay, Sonic's coming out, and I go, yeah, I might see it. You gotta go, no. Remember when
no,
Show,
they
show
you
you
dab
this
gotta.
video. Show you this video, and you'll be like, all right, I'm back.
remember
You
when they went
swear that you
fucking
will.
remember the Super Saiyan freeze frame? Like, remember? And I'll be like,
Oh yeah, when they're next to each
oh,
other.
dude.
All right,
Uh,
update. JD, you want to take away with all our updates that we discussed earlier?
I can think
See?
of one.
Our logo is now a different color.
Woo!
Ooh, blue.
Absolute
Sonic
cinema.
blue.
Like Sonic. Oh my god.
Our this doesn't really matter to any listeners, but our RSS feed, which is how you upload a podcast, will now be going through Spotify instead of SoundCloud. It was always like,
Which
upload
seems
to
better.
Spotify.
Like, that's good.
Tyler said it'll be
So
easier.
it's not necessarily easier. It should change the algorithm for us. So we should get noticed a lot easier now. It should appear on other people's like Spotify
Okay.
homepages if since we're uploading through Spotify. Because if you upload through SoundCloud, the chance of our podcast appearing on a homepage is very, very minimal because it's like a second upload. So now that we're uploading through Spotify, if someone were to open the app that listens to Combo Podcast, we will be recommended to them. So
Mm.
we're hoping this
Um,
is a way that we can grow.
This will be a path to growth. We will be having a special guest on in less than a month now, a couple weeks.
We had a lot
Mhm.
actually. I might even read through some of the responses. A lot of people are speculating, or were, I guess, speculating what was going on. A lot of people. We had New 52ing a hero story. I said nope. A lot of people are thinking that we're just rebooting. Someone said Bendis is coming. Can't confirm neither nor deny
No,
that, I
not gonna
suppose.
confirm nor deny. Could be.
The fifth new era of a hero story. I said nope. That's not. I mean, it kind of is, but who knows? Someone said a hero story new 52, maybe all new, all different, a hero story. I said none of the above. So everyone just thinks that we're doing like a branding reboot.
Reboot, yeah. We will be
Uh,
having a big guest who I think a lot of people will like. A lot of people have read a lot of this guest stuff. So
it's
stand
Ben
by.
Schwartz.
writer,
It's Ben
yeah.
Schwartz. It's the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog. Fuck, that'd be great, actually. That'd be sick. Sorry.
He's really funny in interviews. I guess should we? Is this the biggest guest we've had?
I was talking with my girlfriend about this last night. I said, in terms of like long term, like in the history of comics, I'm like,
It's always gonna be
Probably
Mark.
not, 'cause
It's
Mark
always
I
gonna
Waid.
be
think
Mark
it's
Waid.
second, but in terms of modern relevancy,
Yeah.
potentially,
I mean,
Mhm.
I don't know that there's a way you could beat Mark Waid. Like I'm trying to think who's
no,
a bigger writer
no,
than
I know.
Waid, like all
Yeah,
time.
if you can think of who would be Mark Waid, the first thing that comes to my mind is like Alex Ross. If we had him on,
No.
I can't say I've ever seen an interview.
I
with
think
Alex
Stan Lee would be the biggest get.
Yeah, and
Which
we tried
let's
to
give
abuse
him a
him.
ring right now because no, I'm not doing that.
We tried to abuse Stan Lee and get him on the show.
How
He's
many
like,
more
"What-
autographs do I have to sign?
You'll sign him until you're fucking dead, old man."
You're getting your money's worth out of me. God, that's depressing.
Yeah.
that is sad.
Though, like, why is that guy releasing that shit now? And why is
The
he raising
guy
all that
the guy that's making it is a fuckwit, and I hope he breaks both his legs.
kind of,
Yeah.
like he's trying to play the hero, not quite the hero.
Yeah.
Where was this when Stan
I'm
was alive?
exposing it after he's dead and after people got away for years and have
How
collected
long
all
has
the
it
money.
been? Like 6 years since
Yeah, like,
Stan passed? Like,
fucking
He died in 2018, I believe, or
This
2019.
dude, the dude doing it is literally as bad as the people who abused him. Fuck you.
yeah.
Fuck you.
So,
Mhm.
There we go.
famously, Kevin Smith had like offered to take in Stan Lee. Like,
Yeah.
you can live with me. You can, get away from all those people abusing you. Unfortunately, Stan had a pretty terrible family around him. So,
Which is interesting. Kevin
Wasn't able
Smith
to,
made
yeah.
that offer, but Kevin Feige asked to take out Stan Lee. He was sick of him
I
getting
did,
all the
I did
praise.
hear that.
I
did
heard
hear
that.
that.
Yeah. I'm still not
Mhm.
convinced he didn't.
Hey, my sandwich was in there.
What a horrible accusation that Kevin Feige was upset about the amount of attention Stan Lee got.
No, not true. JD immediately started saying, "I heard that too," and I started nodding. It's like,
that.
what
I heard
are we doing?
I like
I will
the
always-
idea that
no matter
I
what
can
Harper
convince you
says-
guys. Yeah.
No matter what Harper says on the show, I'll back it 100. I will say I've heard that. That is a rumor I've heard.
Oh my
Did you know that Hunter? Did you actually guys know that Hunter was a pedophile? Did you hear that, Harper?
I had heard
No.
about that. I'm gonna say it right now. It's not true.
Oh.
Thank you. Okay.
And now you all have to back me because I've said it. You're welcome, Hunter.
Mhm,
I have heard
mhm.
that.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Wait, oh my God,
Is
Drake
it-
is Canadian too. Wow, it all fits. It all fits.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
If the maple syrup fits.
Maple syrup.
We did a lot of discussion on just this past few days on just like not rebranding a hero story, but like just trying to build our audience more because
Yeah.
we've been doing this for like many years. I don't know what year it is this year for our anniversary in May. I think
This
it's
is year
6.
7 of a hero story.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
7.
2018, 19, 20, 21, 22,
That's
23.
true. Yeah, that's true.
Year 8, I guess. May
So
2018.
and our format has been, hey, we'll upload every week, and that's it. So we're gonna like see if we can maybe like maybe this year we can maybe change ourselves, maybe get in the algorithm, maybe upload more clips to certain areas around the internet to see if
Can
we can
I
maybe like grow, essentially.
I showed this to you guys. This is just so for me because like it's my one contributing thing to the podcast. But I want to show the audience. This is just an example. But going forward, I'm going to try and make the thumbnails have like a consistent kind of theme with the white border and the episode number down the bottom. This is just it. Obviously, this isn't episode one, but
No.
like I don't know. I just like I like our thumbnails. I love how chaotic they are, but I would also like to
Yeah,
bring some sort of consistency. And then like when we do D&D, like the D&D ones either wouldn't have that border or they would have a different thing. So like
You have
different
different
color
order.
maybe.
yeah, as soon as you see it on like the YouTube, you'd be like, "Oh, it's a hero story. Oh, I can see what
Like
episode number it is down the
when we
corner."
do Star Wars story, a hero story,
Yes,
it'll have
it'll
yeah.
yeah, yeah. So
More
yes,
galactic. A hero story or D&D could be like a wood grain.
Yeah,
I
well,
guess
also
that's our other update is D&D season 3. We are doing it.
yeah, we are.
Um,
It's happening. It's happening this
in
year. It has to.
the summertime. And we're not doing it right away here. We're
I'm
gonna
I'm saying we're
uh,
locking in a date. It is
do
March now. We will start filming in June.
yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah.
unless there's a writer's strike.
Yes, and then
Which
we will
then we
film it
legally
in
can't. We
2028.
legally can. When the writer's
Batman
strike
2
ends
will
and then
come
we're able
out at
to
the same
rewrite.
time as a Hero Story D&D Season 3.
That's not
'Cause
true,
it-
JD,
it-
because Batman 2 is never coming out. So
Tyler is crying at home and he doesn't know why.
yeah, just fist in the wall
He just starts just starts tearing up.
As he's in Zeb Wells' office getting his revenge for Gwen Stacy.
with his Punisher lunchbox.
But yeah, we are doing season 3 unless there's a writer strike, and then in that case we will have to make sure that we can make sure Merc gets the Daredevil suit before episode 4 happens.
Yes, yeah.
And then I think you guys can also comment, like maybe because we've talked about doing side videos, like what kind of side videos you want to see. For example, in the past, I've done CGC unboxings. Harper's done played with toys and action figures. His
Play with my
dolls.
hot toys.
And then
doll.
I did that my Sonic 3 review.
Yeah.
Sonic
That was
review
my
and
soul
other
thing.
side videos. So like if you like that kind of thing, maybe you could suggest side content you want to see. Maybe we could talk more movies. Maybe we could talk more books. I don't know. Like Harper and I have both read The Shining. Maybe people want to hear our
Oh.
thoughts on this.
Let's do
That'd
it.
be good,
Can
yeah.
we do?
That'd
Can
be
we
good.
do? I will do that. Like
You
this.
two should do like a horror novel
I would
video.
love to do a book
Do a
read.
dramatic reading of The Shining.
We both did Doctor Sleep. You did Doctor Sleep recently as well. Like
Right.
we can talk about the duology.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. I plan on doing, hopefully JD doesn't attack me here, but I plan on doing a One Piece video because I read the entire manga
One
in 7
Piece!
months.
I think there is
It's
going to
real.
be a general commitment to just more content, more stuff.
content.
Not like just throwing shit at the wall, but the stuff that we want to make that we sometimes feel a little bit like, should that go up on the main page? Fuck
Agreed.
it, let's do it. Like we want to do it. I want to make stuff.
Yeah.
Hunter wants to make stuff. I think we should just make stuff.
I think we're more passionate than we were, like, let's say a year ago, because I remember us counting on a 300 being like
Yes.
300 is the last episode.
Yes, but I think we're also more passionate about exploring different things. Like I definitely want to talk about stuff, but it might not be, I don't know, this week's issue of Insurgent Iron Man. It might just be like whatever. Like this video is effectively a Sonic 3 review and an update video, and we're just putting it out there. I like that shit.
Yeah.
Sean's
So
getting
if
his
you guys
own
like
show.
this
Sean's
stuff-
getting his own series.
It's going to be every 2
We've
days.
we've greenlit it for a season 1 of 100 episodes.
I heard
Releasing
it was already
daily.
canceled before it even came out. Did you hear that, Harper? I heard that.
I did unfortunately hear that. It's true. I did.
100
hear.
episodes, and in like a streaming show fashion, they're going to be like 49-minute episodes.
Yeah, the first 40
Well-
episodes release 1 week, and then it's weekly for the rest.
It is called Better Not Call Sean.
You can watch on a Hero Story YouTube
We need
and
it.
Disney
We-
Plus.
We need a guest. Better not call Sean. That's so fucked up.
But yeah, we're going to be trying to do it a little bit more. And obviously, 2024 was a busy year for all of our schedules. And 2025 gets any less busy, but we're trying to make a little bit more dedication and days that work. Like when we record, we'll try to make it work.
And also, like, I hate to do this, but we have to do it in terms of just if we're putting content out there, we have to do it. We're gonna make a TikTok. We're gonna make a TikTok. We're gonna put
Hmm.
clips from the show on TikTok. I'm sorry, people who've already listened to this show. I understand that you already listened, but in order to reach other people out there in the ethos, we're gonna put videos on TikTok. Even though does America have TikTok anymore? I don't even know. I don't know.
Yeah, it's still available in America.
Okay, cool. No idea.
Do you have it, JD?
No, but my friend sends me TikToks all the time.
I
so.
like I this is the most boomer shit I'm ever gonna say. I've never used TikTok in my life.
Same. Same.
I don't know. I'm that old, bro.
Same. But Harper, you're running it, aren't you?
I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna have to figure it
Yeah,
out.
because I'm not.
I think that we should like just yell boom and stuff, and that's how we're gonna get a lot of views, I guess.
Yeah,
Alright,
no,
big
I can do
booms,
that.
yeah.
Can you do it
Like,
again
oh,
with your arm? Can you show us your
I'm
arm
sorry
again?
that you crashed your car because you were listening to a hero story. Here's 5 big booms.
Show
Boom.
boom,
Boom.
boom,
Boom.
boom,
Boom.
boom,
Boom.
boom,
And all of a
boom.
sudden we have 1 million followers on TikTok.
Fuck, that sounds great. That's
And
all
what
we
we
got.
just did, just clip that
So
and then
JD,
done.
what you're saying is all we have to do is sell our souls, basically.
TikTok, tic tac toe. That's 3 in a row.
Hey, whoa, that was hard as
Oh.
fuck.
No, it's not.
Oh.
That was a cringy. Yeah.
That was a Sonic 2 moment. There we go. You should floss. Uh, what else is there?
I like when I floss in that movie.
Oh, and we can make the announcement now that we will be next episode of A Hero Story will be A Hero Story episode 1. I have not asked the rest of
Is
the
it?
guys if that is going to happen, but that is what is happening. It's episode
What?
1, legacy number 301. That's what we're doing.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I think it'll be funny if we call the first episode A Hero Story Born Again episode 1. So like we just got to do it. We can change it down the line. You know, I could just like we can get 5 episodes in and then just make it 305.
Well, we're gonna have to talk on the air because I know you're in the other room here. So
I'm doing it.
We will maybe take a group consensus, although it'll probably end in a tie. So
I feel as though this has been a premature announcement. I think we should,
I don't
though.
know if I like that,
I
but
do
we'll
think we
see.
should. We joked about it, and then we
maybe we could literally let the people on Instagram vote for it. Maybe we could do a poll. And
okay.
then we could
We could,
rig the
yeah.
I'm doing that now. I'm going to put that poll up. Whatever they decide.
What if we do put 3 options? Put 3 options. Continue like 301,
Mhm.
episode 1, or just no number.
No, I need the numbers.
Yeah, I was about to say I need a
Okay.
number.
Like, yeah, no, something about
It could
my
also
brain.
maybe
needs this.
like the third option could be like legacy numbers. So it could be like 1/301 or like 1, and then in the description it says, legacy 301.
That's my
Description will be better because the name will be so confusing when we get to like, well, this is episode 40-340.
Yeah. No, but like it'll be a milestone thing. I think. I just think like we've been you guys specifically have done this so long that it just I don't know feels like a good idea to maybe. I mean, this is what Marvel and DC do all the time, isn't it? We're not doing anything new,
Mhm.
but basically to have a new jumping on point to get the idea of the show, and then when we reach 50, it's 350. When we reach 100, it's actually 400. We will make it very clear. Like our thumbnail for episode 400 will have 400 in the thing. Like we'll make that apparent. I think that's just me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Or even in my thumbnail template, it can say episode 1. In the actual episode title, it can say 301. I don't know.
We can let the people vote.
Either way, all the people that said is a hero story having a fresh start, yeah, I guess we kind of are. We're trying.
Okay.
We're trying to
I guess
commit.
that's all our updates.
Yeah. Sonic 3,
Mo-
great movie. Just like
Sonic 3,
unbelievable.
new guest, new color. That's the big thing.
Yeah.
Different algorithm, trying to grow new videos, One Piece video and whatever the horror novel video.
Whew,
and
Sean miniseries.
audio, yeah, and Sean miniseries. Oh, maxi series technically.
Yeah, no, it is.
I heard it also got canceled.
I just realized that like I have to end this. So maybe I just won't.
You will end the show.
Yeah.
Oh, I will end the show.
What?
Oh, I was going to hit end meeting. What do I do? What do I hit?
Yeah. No, you hit
You
stop
know,
recording.
you hit the stop,
Oh,
the
stop.
square.
Whew. Tell you what, boys,
Okay.
that was stressful. Whew.
Still recording.
Oh, what?